having to see her sleeping from place to place, place to place. I hated myself. I hated myself. I felt like I failed Angelina. Just knowing that we don't have a stable place, that was real hard for me, you know, because I'm like, what am I going to do? Are we going to be like this? Are we ever going to have our own place? I lived in Amarillo. Her dad's over there. We hardly didn't get to see him a lot. I didn't have family over there either, so I said to myself I had to go back to Lubbock, at least so she could be closer to her family. I stayed at my dad's house. He's passed, but before he did that, he left us a house. It's not in very good condition. We didn't have anywhere else to go, so we stayed there. It was just getting to the point where it's just too bad. So I went to the food bank one day and I asked for help, and she was telling me about Family Promise. Like, okay, I don't want to live in a shelter. I don't want to, because, you know, shelters like for battered women or whatever. I'm not in that situation, you know. I'm just struggling. After that, I called and I talked to Julia. She said I could move in whenever I wanted to. She told me the responsibilities that they had and the responsibilities that I had to have, which was look for work and just try to save my money. I pictured it, all of us sleeping in one room, but we all had our own room, our own privacy. Little by little, I was getting comfortable. I like to help everybody, not just myself. I would fix everybody breakfast while they got dressed. It was like a big family. I love Angelina a lot. She's my world. But I felt like I wasn't giving her enough. I felt like a failure. When we started staying at all these churches, they brought something out of me that I didn't know I had. And that's my communication with Angelina. She was happy, you know, she was like running around, and I had never seen her like that, you know. That made me feel good, you know, just knowing the fact that she was happy. Everything went down. Everybody was arguing. It was a disaster. Because of the situation that I'm in, I'm thinking about my daughter. Hey, you know, okay, Maria, just calm down. Calm down, calm down. You know, you have nowhere else to go. But then there's ladies just yelling at you and yelling at you and yelling at you. You just had enough. So finally I said, you know what? I'm leaving. Best thing for me to do is just to leave. When my nephew offered me to stay with them, you know, I was happy. You know, hey, you know, at least I get to go somewhere. I guess they weren't even caught up with their rent. So, because I'm living with them and I didn't have anywhere else to go, I put my money to help them get caught up with their rent. All the money that I saved, it was gone like that. I mean, like that. And I was still in the situation that I was in when I started. But this time, it was kind of worse because my car broke down. And I was like, okay, how am I gonna get to work? And we got the bills caught up and everything. I was, okay, good. I'm happy. I felt good, you know. We're planning for her birthday party. And okay, it's like, okay, now I don't have to like struggle to save money again, you know. We're all gonna help each other. Angelina's never had a birthday party. For the first time, her birthday party came. I succeeded. One thing for her. We fixed it up really nice. Balloons everywhere. And we all waited and waited and waited and waited. And nobody showed up. While we were at the park, Angelina was making friends. I said, Angelina, go get all of your friends in the park. I said, just bring them all over here. And little by little, they were all coming. It was beautiful because I know my daughter's got a good heart. I don't know these people, and they're sharing her birthday party with her, and that was very special. And I'll never forget this birthday party. As long as I live, I will never forget it.
Happy birthday to you.
How much is it for a room for just one night? Okay, thank you.
How much?
37.
37? Well, I got $100. We can rent that for 3 nights. Because I still have to put gas in the car.
My nephew texts me and tells me that the light is off at the house. The lady says that we're behind on the rent. I was like, what do you mean we're behind on the rent? We just got caught up on the rent. Everything that I was feeling before I moved in, it was coming back.
Oh, don't cry, Mama. Don't cry. Don't cry.
I went from no house to family promise, from family promise back to no house, from no house to my nephew's house, back to no house again. When is this gonna stop? When is it gonna get better? So we found a motel. Not the best motel ever, but it was a roof. All I was thinking about is I need a place for us to sleep. I need a place for me to cook Angelina something. I don't care what the place looks like. I just need something for us. We got in the car and we just drove everywhere. And that's how I came across the trailers. The place stunk. It was ugly, and I was like, it needs a lot of work. But I knew it could be fixed. I just needed something to start off with. My manager had told me that they have this foundation that will help one of our workers who needs the help. So if you want, I want to volunteer you. I went to work, and my boss calls me to the back, and there he shows me the check, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm hugging him, and I'm thanking him, and I get off work, and I come to the landlord, and I give him the money. Well, I know we're gonna be here for a while. I know that. But in the meantime, I am still gonna do what I set out to do and save more money. I just want to relax and enjoy it with Angelina. Take her a bath, let her stay there as long as she wants, put her to bed. That's about it. I just felt like it was a test from God. I feel like I went through all this rough time because He wants me to know, you know what I mean? He wants me to know that He's there, that everything's gonna be okay.